All right, we're here at Roufus Sport. It's jamming here, and we're jamming some incredible UFC fights this year. The big fight coming up at UFC 170 in Las Vegas. Before we talk about the main event, I want to talk about our teammate, Eric Pope. He's making the move up to lightweight against Charles Tractor Alvera. Very tough match. Jiu-jitsu practitioner. Now, Eric is a great all-arounder, but he is one of our elite strikers here at Roufus Sport. And as well, Eric has very good takedown defense. I'm real excited about this fight because never making excuses. He lost to both fighters in his last two fights, tough guys, but we've made a switch to lightweight. He started out his career as a lightweight. He's 24 years old. He can no longer make that weight. He's going to make the debut at lightweight as opposed to featherweight. Very excited about it. It's going to be awesome. The key to victory, obviously, Alan, is don't let the fight hit the mat, right?
Yeah. And as we know here, Eric is a beast at his natural weight. He beats everybody. He takes down everybody. No one can take him down. He's a killer in the gym. And then he just got weaker at that lighter weight. And I think you're going to see a lot more guys in MMA and in combat sports start to move up the weight class instead of starting when they get older and they start to cut and think they're going to the weight class below where you're going to start to see guys stop making this 20-pound, 30-pound cut, and they're going to be more natural weight because that athleticism and that cardio and energy goes away a little bit.
I agree with you 100%, Alan. The way I look at you, any of your teammates here, you're my lion. Why would I send my lion starved, weak, to be the king of the jungle? How do you take down elephants, giraffes, rhinoceroses, hippos? You gotta be fueled, you gotta be explosive, you gotta be strong. Fighters out there, we're going to see more of them getting stronger, not weakening themselves, and definitely, I think you're going to come back to 205 one of these days. The best work I've ever seen from Alan Belcher is when he's in that weight class in the gym as well. So let's move on to this great main event. We're in a great era of fighting. We got rowdy Ronda Rousey, who's carrying the flag for women's MMA, and she's doing a great job of doing it, versus a very tough wrestling pedigree, Sara McMann. What do you think the key to victory is, Alan?
All right, for Ronda, what she really needs to do is clinch Sara. You know what I mean? She needs to get an underhook or an overhook or even get the head, which most people are taught not to do that. But if Ronda can get your head and hold you like this, and hold you, she can get a nice throw. Yeah. That's her key for getting the fight to the ground. The other thing is just work on her guard a lot. Her armbar, her guard is so good. Sara might get her down at some point. Just be ready to throw those arm bars on her. And we know she's awesome at the arm bars. So drill the arm bars.
Really?
Yeah.
All fights have been won by arm bar. She's pragmatic not to a fault, but to success.
Yeah, I mean, she probably has the best track record with arm bars. I mean, she's really good. As for Sara, I mean, one mistake that Misha made with the double legs that Sara has to not make is not grab the legs too high or come up around the waist. Anytime you come the judo person up high on their legs or their waist, they're able to throw you. If she attacks low on Ronda's waist and get her legs and gets around the legs really low, Ronda cannot throw her at all. She needs to stay really low shot, get low. So Ronda's going to have to stay low to block that. Throw her hands, move around.
And she can't do single because judo players are really comfortable with the single. They've got impeccable balance from doing judo because the grabs as well. So to me, I think Ronda needs to use her improved boxing. She's doing a great job with her team, gotten so much better at fist fighting in the fights. And again, I think she needs to be weary of the top position, being controlled by a really good wrestler. But again, like you said, active guard. Let's see some new submissions maybe, or at least, the combos. Come up, guillotine, triangle, throw an omoplata, triangle, come back, armbar. Like you said, you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You know what I'm talking about, boss.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, Sara needs to attack the legs low, get her down, block the hips, follow the hips, stop the armbar. Study her armbar defense like crazy from the top and from the bottom. And she'll challenge Ronda. That being said, Ronda Rousey is on fire. I don't think it's any hype at all. She's an awesome fighter. She's going to keep getting better. She's going to be hard for anybody to beat, even Olympic wrestler Sara McMann.
Yeah, I think this is probably the toughest challenge for Ronda, but I think great fighters rise to great challenges. I think that they both are elite Olympic athletes who fought in elite Olympic events, but it's a whole nother thing, as you know, fighting in pay-per-view, huge. Remember our crowd that you faced against Cote?
Yep.
It was so loud there, and everything's different under the lights, I like to say. You could be the greatest athlete in tournaments where nobody's watching, but there's something about the octagon. Even me as a coach, the first time I was stumbling and bumbling. I tell you, going to a huge UFC event like many of you fought in, it's like the Coliseum meets a rock concert, and that's the one factor that we got to see how McMann takes that. Obviously,
Who are you picking?
I'm going to go with Ronda Rousey, back to Armbar City. That's where she lives, and I just think she's got more gamemanship. She's been in the big fights more.
All right, I'm gonna go with Rousey too. I mean, I'm not gonna count her out until she loses and don't get the armbar. I mean, I'm just gonna be smart and play that one the safe way.
Yeah, I mean, again, just the level of women's fighting. We've got the strawweight division coming in at 115. Just so excited about it. Actually, you remember one of my former students, Rose Namajunas. Congrats, yeah. Rose. She had a great flying armbar. She's a wonderful kid. She's been doing martial arts since she was a youngster here in Milwaukee, moved on to Minnesota training. We wish her well. She's awesome, great kid. I'm so proud of you, champ. Keep it up. We still love you in Milwaukee. Again, you want more information, all these great techniques. Alan has assembled a bunch of master martial artists, putting together at prommatraining.com. We've got all kinds of different techniques going on. You can access and a lot of cool stuff he's putting out there. We're about you guys. We want to let you learn more, access more. We're putting out a lot of content, especially go to dukeroufus.com, DUKEROUFUS.com, and then as well, tweet with us during the fights. I know Alan's active, I'm active. We're going to be tweeting during the fights, and let's get in some conversations, and let's talk fighting, let's talk Ronda Rousey, let's talk Sara McMann, let's talk UFC. Talk to you soon. This is going to be an incredible fight. Enjoy it. I know I'm going to. Alan's going to.
See you next time on Duke's Keys to Winning UFC Fights.
Yes. Thank you.